ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Which is kind of hard to do, but hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends GamerVerse Joe Fixit Build-A-Figure. Try to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, please don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks again to Mo Jr. for putting out the information about these landing in targets over here in California. That's how I was able to swoop up on this so early. And thanks also to Toy Shiz for passing the word along from him as well. So check them out. Link in the description below to their Instagrams. And this figure right here is something that I've been wanting for so long. Oh, I'm so excited for it. Anyway, the right arm came with the Atmosphere Iron Man figure. The left arm came with the Stealth Captain America. The right leg came with Kang. The left leg came with Falcon. The torso came with Jocasta. And the head came with Thunderstrike. All right, let's get to it and build this thing. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? All right, so this is my Bafart, by the way. What do you guys think of my Bafart? It's pretty sweet, right? Anyway, you can see, just rested the head right over there. All right, so this is always fun with a little thing going on. That port's right in here. That port's right there. Usually I put this together with the legs first. I don't know. I always have a habit of starting with the legs first, head last, and then get the leg right there. And then I will form the head. Joe Fixit only comes with one accessory, and that's a coffee stain. Like, he really doesn't come with any accessories at all, unless you're lucky enough to have a coffee stain. And if you already kind of hated the coffee stain, well, now you can hate it just a little bit more. So comparing the head sculpt to some reference images from the Avengers video game, the skin tone is gray from the game. For some reason, this one is Drax green, and that just really frustrates me. I just wish we had gotten a solid gray colored Mr. Fixit. So Peter David brought back Grey Hulk as Joe Fixit, as a bodyguard in Las Vegas. However, when I think of Mr. Fixit, I think of this image right over here, and I'm fairly certain that we're going to get this figure re-released in a 2-pack with Wolverine. I know it's going to happen. And then I remember in my youth, the new Fantastic Four with Joe Fixit, and I loved that team. I thought it was so awesome. And I really like this head sculpt and don't at the same time. The hat looks cool. The fedora looks great. I do like it. I did get a bonus nick with mine right there. I did not do that. And you can see that we get a nicely painted feather right there, so that's cool. I do like that, and then you can see some nice black hair sculpted and painted right there on the back of the head. The color is definitely kind of like a Drax gray. Yeah, this is what I'm just going to call Drax gray, because it's kind of gray, also kind of green, but it's supposed to be definitively gray in the comics, right? We see these weird lines coming through somehow. I didn't notice that before, but anyway, my biggest gripe with the head sculpt is the eyes. I don't know what it is. They just seem a little bit too peeled to me, and I don't know, from farther away it could look a little bit weird, but I do like the paint on the face. The lips look really good right there. And then I did try lifting up the fedora to see if there was any hair underneath, and nope, there was not. And you can see that we get the ball without a hinge joint right there. You can see the neck sculpted underneath there if I just take it off again. Now, this whole collar with the tie, that does move, and it could be irritating sometimes. I mean, if you want to customize and stuff, you know, you can take this off. By the way, the paisleys right here on the tie just look great. Nice deco on there. I do appreciate seeing that pattern. However, I wish we got pinstripes on the figure, man. You can see, oh, some buttons right over here sculpted, and there are suspenders on that mold too. I was able to peek underneath the jacket a little bit. I tried removing the jacket, but dude, it's made out of a soft material, and it got to a point where I felt like I was going to stretch it and not be able to put it back on the figure, so I bailed. I did get a little bit of weird nicking stuff going on with mine, just taking it out of the packaging, so I didn't do this right here. That's just a little unfortunate. However, the little bit of splitting you could see right there, I did do that, and we might as well look underneath the figure while we're here. You can see the suspenders attached to the belt right there, and it's not painted white or anything. You can see some buttons for the dress shirt, so yeah, man, if you want to risk it and you want to cut this open, you can remove the whole thing. I don't know, maybe if I get a second Jocasta figure, I'll, you know, give that a shot, especially with this one right here that's already kind of battle damaged already. Anyway, these arms look great. These are not the same as has the Kingpin arms. These are much larger, bulkier, more buffed and everything. The fists look pretty good. Again, I wish that we got interchangeable hands. So do like how the figure looks, and I really like how they tapered the jacket into the waist a little bit right here, or a lot anyway. I think it just looks really realistic, and I do like it. And then the pants look pretty good and everything, and then we get some nice wrinkles. And I like this detail on the calves. Like, you could really see those Hulk calves bulging through there. That's really cool. And these are Kingpin shoes. I do recognize these loafers right here, and they do look great. I do like how these came out. Oh, whoa, wait, nope, they are not the same shoes. I thought they were, but nope, different shoes. And we do get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Now to go over the articulation, there are some hindrances, of course. For instance, we don't have that hinge, and I'm trying not to pop it off the ball peg, so I guess without doing that, he'll just look up that far. But if you wanted to half it on that ball joint, which does not look bad at all, you can do that. There's some gappage right there in the neck still. Anyway, you can turn the head side to side. You can shift it left and right a little bit. You'll look down that much, and you do get head pivoting right here. The shoulder's up. Popped it off. So the shoulder moves outward that far without it coming off. It'll move inward that much. You could rotate a full 360. You get a single jointed elbow, and then elbow rotation, and then both hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. You do get a diaphragm joint in here. There is no waist cut, so you can turn side to side. You can give him some nice pivoting motion right there, and he'll crunch forward that much and back that far. You get legs that move outward. These were pretty stiff at first, but yeah, you can move the legs outward that much, and he'll kick. So you can see that thigh joint wanting to split. He'll kick forward that much, back a little bit, upper thigh cut, single jointed knees, and then rotation at the knee. It does not meet the 90-degree mark. And then you get rotation at the ankle. The ankle moves down. It does move up a little bit, and you do get a little bit of ankle pivot. And I measure out this Joe Fixit figure. You can see that he is standing at about 8.5 inches tall. For a Joe Fixit figure comparison, we have our Hasbro Mr. Fixit next to the Toy Biz Mr. Fixit, and I don't have the trench coat or the fedora for this one, but hey, I still like this figure a lot. But yeah, this is going to definitely replace him. I mean, look how short he is. So tiny. And then for a Hasbro Grey Hulk comparison, you could see Mr. Fixit next to Grey Hulk over here, and yeah, the height difference is supposed to be there. This is the same body mold as the green version, so I actually think this is perfect for a size difference, but you guys are going to lose it, or I'm going to lose it in a second, because these are swappable. Alright, that statement was only 75% true, because you cannot put this new Joe Fixit head on the Grey Hulk. It doesn't fit, but everything else does swap, and that looks awesome as hell. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is sick, right? I don't know. Now, the head's not like really pegged on there, it's just kind of resting there, and in some angles you can see that Drax gray color right there peeping through the side, but you could still pose this guy around as Joe Fixit, and I may have him on display like this. I don't know. Am I the only one that's stoked about this look? I love this. Really like this look a lot. I think this is badass. And then for a GamerVerse Hulk comparison, we have our Mr. Fixit next to the Outback Hulk with the Hellboy arm over there. I don't know. I'm not really that excited about swapping these guys. Bum Hulk with the suit on over here. That is hilarious. Yeah, and the hands are swappable too, but yeah, it doesn't look right. That's funny. Then here's Joe Fixit next to the 80 Years Hulk, our green Savage Hulk right here, and once again, I do like the height difference between these two. I think that's awesome. And the Grey Hulk version is not as large, not as strong as the Green Hulk or Savage Hulk, but he is a little bit smarter. And then for a suited Build-A-Figure comparison, we have the Build-A-Figure Kingpin next to our Build-A-Figure Joe Fixit, and we're not seeing any reused parts over here with Joe Fixit at all, not even the shoes. And then here's Joe Fixit next to the rest of the new Fantastic Four team from back in the 90s. We have the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider missing his right-hand fingers, and then we have the Days of Future Past Wolverine Kit Bash with the different Wolverine head sculpt and the Fox Films claws right over there, and then we have our Vintage Collection Spider-Man. I would really like to see a new Danny Ketch figure from Hasbro. That would be awesome. I think it would have to come with a brand new bike too, right? You gotta give him the bike. And then here's Joe Fixit next to the other figures from the wave. We have Falcon, Jocasta, Thunderstrike, Kang, Stealth Captain America, and Atmosphere Armor Iron Man. And ranking this wave was very difficult for me. I actually had to reshoot this because I did change my mind with some things. I've broken some of my personal rules getting this lineup over here, or this ranking for this wave anyway. So starting at the very bottom, I am giving it to the Stealth Captain America. I do like how this figure looks with this paint scheme over here. However, it's just not a figure that I am terribly excited for, but I do like it. And then above that, I'm giving it to the Atmosphere Armor Iron Man. I really like that. Again, it's a repaint, so, you know, both of them are repaints. They just goes straight to the bottom of the list right there. And then next up from those two, it was really tough for me to put Jocasta so far at the bottom of the list over here because I love getting new characters in my Marvel Legends collection. It's just that my hype for the character has just died down over the last decade, but still happy to have that new character. And then above Jocasta, I'm giving it to Kang because, yeah, it's just a dope Kang figure. I really like it a lot. And because it's a character I've already had in my collection, I gotta say Thunderstrike goes above the Kang figure. I'm just so happy to finally have Thunderstrike in the Marvel Legends collection. And then for the top two, it was very, very tricky for me to rank them. At number 2, I am giving it to the Joe Fixit. Yeah, Joe Fixit gets the number 2 spot just because there's just so many things missing from this figure that will make me really, really happy. We don't have the pinstripes, we don't have the added accessories, we have this gray-green instead of gray. So number 1 goes to Falcon. The Falcon figure has all the things that I want in a Falcon figure. He's not missing interchangeable hands. You get the flat hands, the fisted hands, the wings are awesome. It's not my absolute favorite Falcon suit, but it's definitely one of my favorites, and I really like that figure a lot. I have to say I did have the most fun with the Falcon figure. And then here's Joe Fixit. Next to your average 600 scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Whew, I could use a little help. So you got this big green guy who's always picking on me and stuff, and he always comes in once in a while and... So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please do not forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all these people over here that go the extra mile to support this channel via Patreon. If you're interested in helping make this channel grow, check it out. Link in the description below. Yeah, this Joe Fixit is standing on 1 foot, and I think that is dope. I think the figure overall is very awesome. The face sculpt just a little bit questionable for me, and I wish we'd gotten some accessories like interchangeable hands, a Gatling gun, interchangeable heads would have been really cool to have seen as well. And I have my gripes with the pinstripes, you know, so yeah, there are things that I wish were done a little bit different, but there is so much new here, and it just really makes me happy. I had a lot of fun with this figure. I really liked it a lot, and at the price point of a Build-A-Figure, I'm going to give this Joe Fixit a Sun rating of... I love it! And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news and a photo gallery of images from this review, you can find it at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot, your face is set, we're shot,